today we're going to review Black Orchid. Fantastic story, and basically Peter Davison's first sort of run in Doctor Who. Is it his first series? I think it is his first series. Anyway, I'm starting to warm to Peter Davison's Doctor. He's fantastic in basically every way. Yeah, so I'm getting really excited for this one. So, Black Orchid, set 1982, the 2nd of March 1982. So yes, basically his first run. This is basically a story there's no monsters in it. There's just Turlo, Nissa, and Tegan, whatever her name, what you want to call her, loudmouth, screamer, shouting, I don't know. She's got so many names, that woman. Yeah, Janet Fielding is fantastic though, especially in this story. She doesn't mouth off. Anyway, so Black Orchid, it's basically a mystery killer sort of type scene. It's England and it's 1925. Basically we start off with the Doctor and his companions landing on what is a station platform. They walk down, find an old, beautiful vintage car. Finds that there's a bloke invited them, or person's invited them. It's just bloke. But turns out it's not the Doctor that they wanted. But that's the end of the that's the ending of the program. Anyway, carrying on. They get in the car. They drive down to Cranley Hall, because there's a cricket match going, and you know the Fifth Doctor, he loves cricket, especially in those clothes. Anyway, so yes, they play a cricket game. It goes fantastically well. The Doctor wins. Well, the Doctor's team wins. Also, there's Nissa and I've forgotten her name. Who plays Nissa and Sarah Sutton plays Nissa. I mean, but there's just someone that looks exactly like her. I've forgotten her names. And they get invited to have a drink in the building, Cranley Hall. All goes according to plan. They get invited to go to a after party, which they say yes to. They don't really know that there's something going on in the house. Like a mother's brought back her son, locked him in a room. He's come back from. Does it say on here where he's come from? No, it doesn't say. It doesn't actually say anything on here. Basically, yeah, they uncover a family secret going around. Black Orchid's the title because basically there's a flower in there, and Tegan finds that it's a black orchid and wants to know where it came from and how did they get it, and how did they come? Yeah, basically how did they come by it? Anyway, the one that plays Sarah Sutton, the one that plays Nissa and the double of Nissa, is basically a love of the life of the one that's locked away, but she's with another man. It's just basically a little love story going on, sort of. There's a couple of murders in it. For example, as the Doctor goes into a room, he gets lost. Why do I always get the better of me? One of those famous quotes that he says. Anyway, yeah, carrying on. He goes through, basically gets lost in the house, opens a couple of cupboard doors, finds that there's a person in one of them, goes and finds someone, finds that he's been set up basically because he goes back there with a load of people and well, the police, and there's no there. That is not the doctor, or it could be the doctor, I don't know, but the guy that's locked in the room goes in the doctor's costume, goes to the party, has a dance, dances with the double, basically smacks her over, well, smacks her over the head and takes her away. He kills one of the butlers as he tries to get her off, but he fails. So yes, she gets taken away with him, gets locked in the room where he gets locked up. She thinks it's all a dream till she turns around and finds that he's there. Doctor gets caught up in all this, and Adric, Tegan, and Nissa, and they get basically told off. Goes down to the police station. On the way, they stop at a police station. Before they stop at the police station, they go to the train station, find that TARDIS is gone. Luckily, one of the detectives has got the police box, and basically the Doctor tries to explain that he's a time traveller. He comes from the future of their time. He's got a space-time machine, and they don't buy it until he goes there, finds that the TARDIS is in the station. He goes to the TARDIS, unlocks it, and the police walk in, and then they start cluing it up together, and they find that he is actually what he says. It's a fantastic story. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. There's a good plot scene going on. It's only 50 minutes long. It's only a 2-parter. The writer is Terence Dudley. He's written a couple of good stories. Yes, that's the family if you haven't seen him. Bit blurred there. Pete Davidson in his costume. That's the ending. And there's Tegan dancing away. So yes, as I was saying, fantastic story. Unfortunately, the one that gets locked up dies because he falls off a roof, thinking that Nissa is the woman he loves. Gets confused. Doctor tries to confront him. I think it's his brother that makes him fall over, because he didn't notice him. Steps back a little and goes over the edge. So yes, it's a good little story actually. I'd recommend this to anybody. Peter Davison's first series was just brilliant. We had a couple of brilliant stories in there. Visitations and other. I'll be reviewing that one very soon. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. Hope you've enjoyed this review, or basically episode by episode review. And the next time I'll be reviewing Members of the Daleks. So yes, another McCoy story, and then after that we'll have John Pertwee again. So yes, hope you've enjoyed this, and goodbye.